And it's Rose in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here's Rose. And it's good for two. Rose has got the first points up on the board tonight here for New York. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
There's 1:17 left in the first. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Over Harris, trying to get open is Gibson. Harden grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets to the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Here's Rose. Here's Gibson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
A nice shot by Irving.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D.
Now here's Rose. "11 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Barrett with it. 5 on the clock, and the 3 off target. Here's Harden, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Nerlens Noel. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Alec Burks is out there with Barrett. Here's New York, trailing by 2.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
Burks against Green. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one, good.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
They get it again, quickly. And the rejection by Harden. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Claxton. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Robinson passes to Burks. But they get it back. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first basket.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Harden with it. Dinwiddie outside. Count that one. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Toppin comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Burks in for Barrett.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rose kicks to Burks. Randall outside. Over in the corner, Rose. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Outside Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Well, how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Alec Burks is out there with Nerlens Noel.
Oh, yes, sir. It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
And KD throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Rose. Plays it up and banks it in.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Outside Irving. No good on the three.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Rose dishes to Robinson. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And there's the pass to Durant. Over Noel. It drops.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin comes in for Green, and it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. New York calls timeout. They're down by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Deep. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to